Good day, my name is Mark Malore. I'm an attorney here in Riverside, California. I've got a number of clients in Yucaipa that are facing bankruptcy issues, so I thought it helpful to make a quick video on some of the distinctions between Chapter 7 and Chapter 13 bankruptcy. The first distinction I want to make is that in order to file a Chapter 7 bankruptcy, you've got to qualify under what we call a means test. The means test looks at the California median income, which is statutorily provided for, and then it looks at your annual income, and depending on your number of your dependents and deductions, look to see whether you fall below or above the California median income. If you fall below the California median income, then you qualify to file a Chapter 7 bankruptcy. If you fall above the California median income, then you're relegated to filing a Chapter 13. Some of the other important key distinctions between the two are as follows. Number one, in a Chapter 13 bankruptcy, you've got to repay a portion of the debt. And in a Chapter 7, it discharges all the debt with your creditors. So that's the first distinction. The second distinction that I want to make for you is that the time frame with which to discharge the debt in a Chapter 7 takes 90 to 120 days, whereas a Chapter 13 takes 3 to 5 years because you're repaying a portion of that debt to your creditors. And then finally, I think a big distinction to make between the two is that a problem we face out here in the Inland Empire, where property owners have lost 50% of their property value, and with their mortgages encumbering the property, they're underwater. They may have seconds that they took out in an 80-20 loan, or they took out a HELOC second, but the property's underwater. And so there's a process called lien stripping, which you may have heard of or researched on the internet. That process, however, is only available to bankruptcy filing or filers in a Chapter 13 bankruptcy, where you're repaying a portion of that debt. A lien stripping process is not available to you in a Chapter 7 bankruptcy. I've had several clients come to my office that used a paralegal or used their realtor to help them file a bankruptcy, only to find out later that after the discharge in the Chapter 7, they were coming to me to find out how to lien strip the second from their home, and unfortunately they had locked themselves out of that process. So I don't want you making the same mistake. If you've got those issues, feel free to give our office a call. My partner Alan Sanders does a great job in dealing with those particular issues, or any other issues you may face with respect to assets or things you want to maintain hold on. We'd be happy to look at your particular situation and give you a free consultation in order to evaluate how to maintain your property as best as we can.